So, where were you when you saw the gunshots go off?
I was just pulling into my driveway with my wife and daughter when my campaign team called me to let me know that he had been shot, and we went in the house and turned on the television and watched it, and it's unconscionable. I mean, this is absolutely outrageous, and it is so destructive to our country and to our politics. I'm praying for President Trump and his family and our nation because this cannot continue. We cannot turn to political violence when we disagree with someone or disagree with a party or the leading candidate for president. It is so corrosive and horrific, and thankfully, in this instance, tragedy was averted. But it's really unconscionable.
Do you think the response from, everyone who's seen this so far has been appropriate from what you've seen?
We'll see in the days after how people continue to use their rhetoric. But I hope people think long and hard. Especially some of my colleagues who have talked about how Donald Trump is going to destroy democracy. I hope they think long and hard about the rhetoric they use going forward. I really do. I think our country is so bitterly divided. And when you see incidents like this, it should really send a jolt to the system. And I hope people really take away from it that all of us have a responsibility in the rhetoric that we're using.
And has this changed your thoughts on the former president, after seeing what happened just a few hours ago?
Look, I was supporting him for president, and will continue to. Obviously, this really, again, is just so destructive and corrosive to our country, to our body politic, and obviously, you saw him get up and pump his fist, and I think that's going to be a defining image of this campaign. Frankly, for those Democrats that were opposed to uh, Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States come January.
You think that's going to be a moment that galvanizes his support?
I think across the country, I think people are going to see that and just be absolutely angered, upset. This is not the way we determine elections in this country. We are not a third world country. Elections are determined at the ballot box, not by trying to assassinate your political opposition. I think the support for President Trump is only going to grow as a result of this.
Um, and what would you like to see? Is there anything you'd like to see done going forward?
Well, look, obviously, given the crowds that President Trump has garnered at these rallies, security is going to be paramount going forward. I think the Secret Service and law enforcement are going to have to evaluate how to ensure that people are not able to get that close to the former president with a weapon, and make sure that this type of incident doesn't happen again. Obviously, when you're in large crowds and as an elected official, I've experienced this where you're just in open space, you're in parades, you're in large rally settings. Obviously there's always that concern that somebody is there to do harm, but here we had an incident, and but for the grace of God, Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt, and that's what it was, clearly.
Anything else we're missing or you want to add?
No, I think you got it.